says Carl.
What in the world is that? I mean, they've never seen anything like it. Hey, it's Jason from Denwerks. Got something pretty cool today. Got a 1995 Ford F250 XLT 4x4. Super nice truck, only 53,000 miles on it. Original paint. Just a beautiful truck. You don't see them in this color at all, and pretty nice. It's kind of funny, we have a Mrs. Denwerks is inside, but she has a white and turquoise 94 F250. So kind of cool to see this color. Definitely a 1990s look. If you guys remember, this was on Bring a Trailer before. Some really nice folks had bought it, and right before COVID, they had dropped it off here at our place to store it. They had bought a vehicle from me before, but they wanted to store it because they were going to move to Oregon. Then COVID hit. They're retired. They were going to buy a house up here, and it didn't work out. And that's why they left it here. They were going to do camping and different things, and just not going to work out. So they asked me, hey Jason, can you help us resell it at no reserve on Bring a Trailer? So here it is. If you need any help selling anything, you can go to Denwerks, DENWERKS.com. You can also look at us up on our website, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, and check us out. We would be glad to help, as long as we don't like smoke and mirrors, so we like to show people exactly what they're getting. We don't like fancy photos, doctored up things or anything like that, because eventually you're going to get it, right? So we're going to go ahead and walk around the truck. Go ahead and roll the windows down. We'll show you that the windows work. This is Mrs. Denwerks.
Hello.
Hello. She has 5 rigs coming up on Bring a Trailer under her own username, Mrs. Denwerks, so take note of that. And pretty cool. I won't tell you what they are. And she did some really nice picks, and she might have put me out of business. So I'll be the car washer, right? So go ahead and make that other window go down.
It's down.
Oh, it is? Okay,
Yeah.
Make it go up. Yeah, we'll just show those off. There we go. We don't do any rehearsing here. Go up. With this one too.
Oh.
No rehearsing. Okay, now you can go back down. Okay.
I'm good at following directions.
Yeah, perfect. So we're going to start from the front to the back. I'm going to go show you the head marker lights. We got marker lights, headlights. We got brights. I think you pull back on the handle. Pull back on the switch. Yeah, there we go. One more time. Or push forward. There we go. We're learning as we go. So, and then we got blinkers. We got left. And we got right. I'll show you the back in a minute. Go ahead and show us the wipers. Wipers work, and I'm sure the squirters work, but we won't use them right now. And so we'll go ahead and show you the front of the paint. We'll do some drive-bys and everything like that. The grill is in really nice condition overall. Headlights look good. This is we've been driving it, a little bug got on there, but there's a little chip right here. Sometimes if I point at stuff, I'm just showing you different things. I can't show you every little piece of the truck, but there's a little spot right there on the hood. A couple little chips. When you look down the side, super straight, looks really nice. Those are the original mirrors. This is an option. You can see the Ford emblem on it. And we'll look at the wheels. Wheels are in nice shape. Little cleared, come off there a little bit. Factory 4x4. Tires are a LT 265 75 16. It was bought new at Nye Frontier Ford. There's a sticker on the back as well. Someone had a camper on it originally. I'll show you back here. You can see the tie downs and everything, but absolutely no rust. We'll put it on my lift later and let you see. But you can see there's no bubbles in the bottom of the doors. Rockers look really good. Little wear from getting out. And I don't know if I mentioned it's got 53,000 miles. And Stanley's favorite person here is the UPS driver. He's bringing treats. Good, how are you?
Thank you.
And we can see some little chipping right here. He's still over there at the truck. Look at that. Just waiting. Just waiting. Come on, get over here. Right here you can see some little tiny scratches, little chips. There, you got some love. Right here is where the mount is for the, you can see the two tube steel things where the insert goes in there with the chains. This one here pulled up just a little bit and pushed up on the bottom of the bed there. But on the inside, this is easily probably fixed if you wanted to remove these. And I don't think you'd have to get into much painting or anything like that. You could bend it back down. Again, wheels are in good shape as well. I forgot the date code on these. I think when I have it up on my lift, I look at it, but they're not that old. Couple little tiny scratches, still little chips, little spots right there. No tape lines or anything. Everything looks really good. Bed has a bed liner in it. I imagine it's really nice underneath. And roof gutter right here, not rusty, in nice shape. Is the AC working? Because I think it's 98. Perfect.
Feels very good.
I think it's 95 degrees out today, which I hate the heat. So we got tail lights, brake lights. You can see the third brake light works. We got left and right. And we got license plate lights. They're working. This one has a little crack on the bezel. You can see that. And go ahead and put it in reverse. Oh, we got one reverse light out. We need to fix that. So you can see a little mar right here. Actually, put it in reverse one more time. Yeah, we need to fix that one. So just the bulb. Back bumper looks really good. Oh, it was just dirty right there. So I thought that this thing was almost perfect, and it looks really good. It was just dirty right there. If you look down the side, again, nice and straight. Look down this side, nice and straight. Look behind the wheel. Everything looks good, no bubbles or anything like that. Little tiny scratches right here. Right here you can see a couple little spots. I think a video, actually I'd rather take videos than do pictures these days. You can just see a lot more in general. But has just various little tiny things. Some of them might be able to be buffed out. One small little dent right there. It's more of an indention. Paintless dent guy could get that pretty easy. See, this side, just a tiny bit pushed up, but hardly anything. Back of the cab corners look good. You can see someone hasn't hit the mirror and dented anything. Bottom of the fender, everything looks good. On top of the roof gutter, no chips in the windshield that I can see. It actually looks pretty good. A lot of these are just bug spots, little tiny spots. Oh, and by the way, too, the antenna broke off, so I have a new one to put on it. So I didn't want that to slow up auction and stuff, so we'll have a new one. And a little chip right there. So hopefully everything looks good, looks nice. It's just a nice truck. I mean, super low miles, and I love the 460. It's a 460 automatic, and I use one of these trucks for my tow rig for a lot of years, so it's a workhorse. So anyways, no reserve auction. We'll check out some more. Hey, I just wanted to go ahead and show you the interior real fast. First of all, I wanted to show you, look how nice the door gap is and how nice the door shuts. But interior, very, very clean. 53,000 miles, and definitely shows in here. You can see the seats are in really nice condition overall. Headliner looks great. You can see a little where the material came apart right there in that spot. It's pretty common on these, but you can see on the outside, looks really, really good. Not very much wear at all. Dash pad looks great. Steering wheel, not a lot of wear at all. So you can see underneath on the floors, original floor mats, Ford. You can see the door panels are in really good shape. Let's go ahead and flip and show you the back seat real fast. You can see this rolls forward to back seat. Probably never sat in. You know, everything looks good back there. Original VIN sticker. You can decode that out on the auction. And then also it's right up here, VIN in the window. And I'll walk around to the other side real fast and just show you the perspective from that side. Again, door gap's nice. Oh, and I forgot to show you too. I had this happen one time. You can see the door locks. They do work, but I had that happen one time and the door locks didn't work, and I didn't know it. We don't really check our door locks in Oregon, especially where I live. You can see the dash pad again from this side. Looks good. Glove box. We have all the owner's manuals and stuff. You can see inside the console is nice. Again, the floor mat and the floor, rubber floor is good. This seat is really, really in great condition. And we'll take a look back here. Again, seat is excellent. So super nice inside. The other thing, you know, like I always like to show, I like showing interiors, but look at the jams, all the original spot welds, very clean and looks really nice. You can see it hasn't had any accident damage. Also, it has clean Carfax and everything as well. So we'll go ahead and show you some more stuff. Okay, we're going to look underneath the hood. There was a lever underneath on the left. We already clicked it, but there's a little lever right here. Actually, can you lift that up for me? Oh, push down. Oh, there we go. Okay. Got it? Now lift up. So, right there's the lever. I don't know why they don't make that universal on every car, but I don't think I can change the Automakers Association or whatever, but they're going to do what they want to do, right? So you can see inside here, 460, very clean. Also inside, you can see there's no wrinkles on the inner fenders. Everything looks nice up here on the radiator support. Inner aprons again on this side look really good as well. You can see it had a new hose because there was a Napa. This came off. Napa hose up here, but all the rest of the hoses say Motorcraft and everything on it. So we're gonna go ahead and fire it up real fast here. You can see the emission sticker is still underneath the hood, and we'll take a picture of that so you can see it close. But it, oh, I have the key. It starts right up even when it's cold, so no issues or anything like that. Looks like it has a K&N filter in there. So it starts up nice. AC's on right now. You can see the clutch. We'll go ahead and turn the AC off. And you see the clutch just turned off, but obviously you can feel it cold in here. And oh, also looks like this bulb is burnt out. We'll check that out. It's kind of funny. I worked at a Chevy dealership a long time ago, And in the early 2000s, they got rid of that. They were trying to cost cut stuff, which is kind of stupid, but anyways, not on this Ford. It's still there. So go ahead and rev it up a little bit. Sounds good, doesn't blow smoke. I don't smell a bunch of oil or anything like that, so nice running truck. Hey, thanks for cruising around with us in the Ford. It's actually a really nice driving truck. We live out here in the country, which is really nice. I don't have the radio on right now because if you remember, I told you the antenna wasn't working, and so when we replace it, then obviously the radio works. And you can hear the AC's on, fan works and all that. You can see the odometer, temperature, oil pressure, fuel gauge, all that works. It's got dual tanks and they work. And we were just testing out the cruise control, and it works, and then the overdrive works as well. Pretty self-explanatory, is that the word? Self-explanatory. It does shake just a little bit from the rotors up front. So when we put on the brakes here real fast, you can see just a little bit of chatter, a little bit of shake in the steering wheel. It stopped pretty nice and straight, but it's going to need the front rotors turned or new ones put on it. I'd probably just put new ones on it. It's probably, I think probably new ones are $150. If you wanted us to put them on or something for you, we wouldn't mind doing that. So we'll go ahead and show you some more stuff. We'll pull over just for a minute. And the four-wheel drive works, but it's kind of hard to explain how that works for you and stuff while we're driving. So, but what we can do is, I think I can show you it working in the dash there. So you've never put one in four-wheel drive,
actually.
So go ahead and put it in neutral. Okay, and you're gonna grab down here. And it's in two-wheel high right now. Just pull that back to four-wheel high. We'll see if, there we go. So it's in four-wheel high, and usually you got to drive like 10 feet, and then it kind of kicks in. And then we're gonna put it in four-wheel low. So it says push down, and then pull back. And then now it shows low range right there. So it does work, and I could show you out in the field, but you'd have to take my word for it that it works. So
the farmers may not appreciate that.
Yeah, the farmers wouldn't. So we'll go ahead and put it back in four-wheel high, just the same process, and then we'll go back in the two-wheel high.
Oh, is it? Oh, did I get it? I think I got showing it.
Sometimes to go back in, go ahead and put it in drive, and then move forward a little bit. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and put it back in neutral, and then I'll just go back and then push it forward. There we go. Now we're back in the two-wheel, and you can see it went off there. And so, perfect. Now we know how to do four-wheel drive.
That's right.
Yeah, okay. So a lot of stuff these days is push button, but real 4x4 people like the locking hubs up front and be able to shift down there. So anyways, that was fun. We'll show you some more stuff. Hey, we're going to take a look at the Ford underneath. I won't spend as much time under this because it's not a classic car per se, but you know, through years and years and years and years, but it's actually really clean underneath this truck. We'll just start here from the front to the back, and basically what we're looking for is just structural type stuff. You'll see typical surface rust but nothing of any concern. You look at the ball joint, looks great. You know, you can see the boot there, looks good. Axle looks good. You know, no leaking underneath the engine or anything like that, so just pretty typical, you know, just wear just through the years and in general, so nothing out of the ordinary in general. And a lot of the components under these Fords, just so you know, they didn't paint them, so that's why you get surface rust on your drive line and different things. Here's an original sticker, and I think the rear end shows 354 standard, and you can see the date, December 94. Tires look good on the inside as well. I can't remember if it's on the outside. If you wanted to turn the white walls out, you could. Oh, tires right here, DOT 1319, so these tires are from 2019, and as you can tell, the wear is really good. There's not any uneven wear or anything like that. Shocks look good. No oil leaks or anything like that. You can see the transmission, a little bit of seepage around it, but again, pretty typical in general, and it doesn't leak on the floor or anything like that. This is really amazing. Look at the floors. Factory primer. Looks good. This is for the one that had a camper on it, the plug. You can see up here on the floor, again, looks good. Transfer case, exhaust is all original on it as well. Take a look at the floor on this side. Again, it looks in great shape. Inside rocker looks good. You can see a little dent right there. You don't really notice it on the outside. And one thing I was showing you guys when it was on the ground, you can see they welded these stabilizers for the camper. You can see it probably when whatever went in there and it came up a little bit and hit the quarter. Now if you removed those, that would not be that hard to fix. You get a paintless dent guy, you can move this down, tap that in, you'd never see it. Same thing on this side. They could totally work with that because it just needs to be pulled down, which I can almost pull it down with my hand, and then they just work that a little bit. So nothing of concern. It wasn't hit or anything like that. You can see on the inside, but it's simply this piece that slid in here, it just lifted up a little bit. So you can see the original spot welds on the bottom, inside rocker. Very nice. So the frame looks good. Just really clean underneath here, except this light surface rust. So I don't see any concerns in general. Spare tire, that could be the original, I don't know. Try to look at the date code on it. Might not be able to see it, it might be on the other side. Yeah, right there. 2010 is the date code on that. So, and it looks good. It's never been used. So, anyways, hopefully that gives you a good look underneath. I just want to give you a quick overall in general. There's an original sticker right there too on the rear end. But anyways, just want to give you a quick look underneath, and thanks for looking. It is no reserve. Top bid gets it.